morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Fia Garcia, and I will be your newscaster for today in DSN Truth Seekers News. For today's local headline, Comelec in Olongapo City for VCM. Culprit Gagamba Boys in Olongapo. Expected almost 3,000 bangus will be harvested in Pag-asa. Second batch of free theoretical driving continues. Free Kasalang Bayan by Mayor Lenjay Paulino. And Tatak Gordon College top notchers this year. Now we'll have Pia to tell these reports. Pia?
Thank you, Ria. April 23 to 24, located in SM Central, Olongapo, the Comelec conducted a VCM, or the Voting Counting Machine demonstration. The Comelec invites all the new voters for the next upcoming May 9, the voting for the 2022 election.
Lalabas ko sa yung mga
So all the new voters are welcome to join so that they know how to use the VCM in the day of the election. Olongapo City Police warned the Olongapo citizen to be aware of Gagamba Boys. This pickpocket criminal chooses their victim. Their recent victim, Shira Santos, stated that while she is sitting in a jeepney, a Gagamba boy picked her phone with worth 70,000 pesos. Commander P. Major Exodus Rodriguez advised the people not to talk to strangers, don't flaunt your valuable things, and be aware of your surroundings. In Pag-asa Market, Olongapo expected to harvest 3,000 or more bangus in the month of June after the BFAR, or the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, released a fingerlings in Pag-asa last October. According to OIC Agriculture Officer Francis Ella Maniago, over 3,500 to 4,000 fishes are expected to be harvested. BFAR implemented this project for the fishers and to keep the river clean. Last March 2022, Mayor Lenjay Paulino sponsored a free theoretical driving for Olongapo residents. And good news to all, there will be a second batch of free theoretical driving upcoming this May. Last April 12, 103 couples were legally blessed in Kasalang Bayan 2022. Attended by Jay Konghon as one of the godfathers and Mayor Paulino as the officiant. Congratulations to our newlyweds. Two of our Tatak Gordon College became the top notchers in the 2022 midwifery licensure exam. With 88.40% passing rate, top 9, Jessamay Alimorong Troncuso. And with the 88.65 passing rate, top 6, Jess Mark Pablo Abenoja. Your Gordon College family is proud of you. And that is it for local news. Back to you, Ria.
Thank you, Pia. And now in international news, here are your headlines for today. Rioters in Sweden attacked police with stone and petrol bomb. Chinese astronauts land after 6 months on space station. Biden admitted to ban anti-satellite weapons tests to prevent space junk. Explosion occurred in Afghanistan, and the world's skinniest skyscraper is now for rent. Now we'll have Jackie to tell this report. Jackie?
In international news, April is not a good month for Sweden. As of 40 people have been arrested after days of violent clashes in Sweden between police and people, angry at plans by a far-right group to copies of the Quran. Violent rioters erupted in central Swedish city of Obrero on Friday as counter-protesters attacked police before planned far-right demonstration. Police said 4 police cars were set on fire and at least 4 officers and 1 civilian have been injured. Protesters threw stones and tore down barriers. Chinese astronauts returned to Earth after 6 months in space. The crew of 3 had been in space for 183 days, the longest ever space mission by Chinese astronauts. The 2 men and 1 woman, Zai Zigang, Ye Guangfu, and Wang Yaping, landed safely in a small capsule shortly before 10 a.m. Beijing time, Tianhe core module of China's Tianhong Space Station. The country aims to become a major space power by 2030 and rival the US and Russia. The country's National Space Administration said it aims to launch a crewed lunar mission by 2029. April 21, 2022, explosion in northern Afghanistan killed and injured people. The explosion tore through a Shia Muslim mosque in Mazar-e-Sharif. Thursday's bloodshed comes days after 2 bomb blasts at Abdul Rahim Shahid High School in a mostly Shia area of the Afghan capital, Kabul. At least 6 people were killed and more than 20 wounded. The Islamic State has claimed responsible for the explosion across Afghanistan. And the world's skinniest skyscraper has been complete, adding a new landmark in Manhattan's skyline. Stain Tower, or 111 West 57th Street, has a height-to ratio of 24:1, making it the most slender skyscraper in the world. The tower includes 60 apartments spanning the tower's 84 stories and adjacent Steinway Hall building. The tower has designed by SHOP Architects and built by JDC Development Property Market Group's Space Capital Partners, which began construction in 2013. And that is it for international news. Back to you, Ria.
Thank you, Jackie. And now, let me call on Zia to tell us more about the sports and showbiz world. Zia?
Thank you, Ria. In international sports news, Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the most famous football players in the world, just lost their baby boy. Cristiano and his wife Georgina were expecting twins but shared on April 18, 2022 that only their baby girl survived. Ronaldo stated that it is the greatest pain any parent can feel. Only our baby girl gives us strength to live this moment with some hope and happiness. In the Philippine sports news, no Filipino is happier than Ginebra San Miguel fans, as Ginebra San Miguel won the Governor's Cup, making them the back-to-back champions. Ginebra import Justin Brownlee led the Ginebra scoring rally in the second half after racking up 22 of his total points in the last 2 quarters, putting behind the dismal first half where he only made a basket in first quarter. Veteran player L.A. Tenorio also made a huge impact in the crucial Game 6 as he led all scorers with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. He never finished the Game 6 with score 103 and 92 for Meralco. We would also like to congratulate Scotty Thompson for being the finals MVP and the best player of the conference. Now, let's go on international showbiz news. The ex-husband and wife Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's fight on court is still ongoing. They both got married in 2015, but in 2016, Heard filed a restraining order and divorce, saying that Depp is abusive. Fast forward to 2018, Depp sued Heard for $32.8 million defamation for the article she wrote about serving domestic violence. Heard counter-sued Depp for $100 million. As of now, their legal battle continues. And in Philippine showbiz news, Jake Cuenca confirms the breakup between him and Miss International 2016 Kylie Versosa. Cuenca and Versosa have called it quits after 3 years being in a relationship. Cuenca and Versosa have been posting cryptic quotes for the past few days but is now confirmed. Cuenca stated in his Instagram post that they did not end their relationship in anger and is still in good terms. Versosa has not yet released any statement about this breakup. And that is it for sports and showbiz news. I am Zia, back to you.
Thank you, Zia. And that is it for today's news. We are TSN, Truth Seekers News. Truths and truths only.